I'm a pretty big Bears fan, so it's always awesome when we're dealing with our friends at Gatorade, but it's even cooler today because Eddie Jackson, as you probably know, is a Bears All-Pro safety, Pro Bowler, and he's joining us right now thanks to Gatorade. Eddie, thanks for Go Bears. I'm not supposed to say that, but to hell with it. Go Bears, and thanks for being here.
Go Bears, and thank you for having me.
So we had your quarterback, Mitchell Trubisky, on the show about a month ago, and he was interested in talking about how you deal with that obviously heartbreaking playoff loss. He talked about fuel the fire, you learn from it, you move on, and at least based on your Twitter bio where I see I want revenge, hashtag Bounceback, sounds like you know what you want to do. How has that moment affected what you expect from yourself and your teammates this upcoming season?
Oh man, like you said, it's fuel to our fire. We know we came up short last year, so for us, it's like Coach Nagy always tells us: you either getting better, or you getting worse. There's no in between. So right now, we feel like we getting better. All around, all aspects around the board, whether it's offense, defense, special teams. Man, we just excited and ready to get back to it. And for us, everyone showed up for OTAs, and you seen the energy, the competition level was very high. Coach Nagy had to tell us to back off a little bit. So for you to have those type of things going on this early in the season, it's always a good thing.
When an NFL head coach is telling you to back off a little bit, you know that intensity level is high, and that is defined really the entire Bears team, but the defense in particular. Obviously, incredibly dominant Bears D last year. Some changes. Vic Fangio gets the call to be the head coach out in Denver. Chuck Pagano is in as the defensive coordinator. What do you expect to be the same, and what do you expect maybe to be different as you guys try to have the same level of domination defensively you did last year?
Just the energy. Coach Pagano is he more aggressive than the Coach Vic was, but they're both smart. They're both defensive gurus, and for us right now, the competition level, like I said, man, it's still at the same. It's even better. The energy is higher. Coach Pagano, he brings a lot of that. He's more vocal for us on and off the field, and just basically earning his trust. He's showing us that he's going to go all out behind us, and he wants the same in return. So for us right now, as a defensive unit, it's for us to get better, become number one across all aspects of the board, being one of the greatest Bears defense in history. No disrespect to 85 Bears. We appreciate and salute what those guys did. But for us right now, it's to top those guys.
Hey, man, life is nothing but pursuing the next goal. And again, as a Bears fan, I love that goal. And one guy that you're familiar with, teammate of yours at Bama, Clinton Dick's going to be part of that equation. What does he bring to the mix? And just how excited are you to be reunited playing together again?
Oh man, it's a wonderful feeling. Me, I was always in the locker room like, man, I don't got no Bama players on the team. There's no Bama players here. So for me to have out of all the players to come and share the back end when I was playing corner in college and he was the safety giving me the calls. Now we back there together and we sharing the calls and him giving me tips when I came into the NFL and just the leadership, the competitiveness and the education he has for the game. It's something fun, and I'm learning a lot from him as well as he's learning a lot from me. And everyone loves him on defense. Everyone loves him in the building. He fits right in, so it's going to be something fun.
In 14 games last season, you had 6 interceptions. You had 3 total touchdowns. As we mentioned, you were an All-Pro, and you're about to enter just your 3rd season. I'm hoping the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes. Should the rest of the NFL be scared that you've not come close to your peak yet?
Yes, sir. Most definitely. And man, right now, man, we set goals for ourselves. And me, I set high goals for myself this year, and like they said, me and Khalil Mack is probably competing for the defensive player of the year on the same team. And I feel like it's more than just me and Khalil. It's me, Khalil, Keem, Danny, Roquan. All of us right now just want to be one of the greatest players that ever played the game in Bears history, NFL history, or whatever it may be. But right now, we continue to get each other better, come in, work hard, keep our head down, stay humble, and just let that first-round playoff be the fuel to our fire.
Yeah, you just mentioned a lot of those teammates, a lot of those guys that are working for the same goal that you are. How many of the dudes from this Bears D do you think cracked this NFL top 100 everybody's talking about? And where do you think you fall? Where do you think you should fall?
Man, if I have to name guys, I'd say me, Roquan, Cal, Akeem, Khalil, of course, Mitch, Tariq. There's a lot of guys, man, I can name, but we really don't buy into, the NFL top 100. It's always a blessing to be on that list. And, me, I feel like I'm a top 20 player, top 50 player in the NFL, and that's just being generous. The same as my teammates. But, we're excited to see where we end up landing on it.
So new rules allow penalties like pass interference to be reviewed. What do you make of the changes, and how will it affect your approach, particularly on the deep ball?
Me being a defensive back, I really don't agree with it, really, you know what I mean? Because it's, for us in the back end, man, we have one of the hardest jobs, to play a guy, then turn around and look for the ball. So for them to be able to go back into review it, I mean, it's a good thing. It has its goods and its bads. For us, I mean, we don't like it, just being honest. So if a defensive back tell you to come on here, they say he likes it, I think he's not telling the truth. He's not being honest. But it helps us, to come out there and practice those things in practice. And that's where it starts for us, stay off the guys, don't grab, don't hold, play your keys, play your technique, and try to stay on top of them and play the ball right. But, some of those calls be, bogus, to be honest with you. You don't agree with them in the first place. But for them to go back and review it, it's kind of a good thing on both sides.
All right, Eddie, I'm a Cubs fan, but I've matured in my as I got in my 40s, so I can now, not true in my 20s, appreciate what the White Sox are doing sometimes. And you recently said that what Tim Anderson is doing is bringing the swag to baseball, which I love. Just for you, for being great at what you do, for enjoying what you do, how crucial do you think celebration and that kind of joy is to sports?
Oh, man, it's huge. It's huge, and a lot of people don't really notice it, man. It gives you that confidence level. For us, we had one of the greatest years because Coach Nagy came and he showed us a celebration film from the 2001 Miami Hurricanes when he was doing all the crazy celebrations. He told us this is what he wants. When somebody makes a play, this is what he want to see. So for us, it started in practice, and you just see everyone confidence level and energy just go to a whole new place after we started doing it. And the fans enjoy it, we enjoy it. Everyone is really enjoying it. So I feel like that is huge for a confidence builder, for anybody, any sport, to go out there, play with swag, play with that confidence, have fun doing it, because, we're blessed to play this game. We could be doing a lot of different things, and it's not many people that can make it to the NFL. For us to be the selected few that made it, man, you got to enjoy it because it doesn't last forever.
Any artist, assesses their work, and you're a celebration artist. Is there, when you look back at 2019 or 18, is there a favorite celebration that you orchestrated that stands out to you as your, at least so far, your opus?
I would say the Motown in Detroit with Prince and Mukamara. That was probably one of the funnest ones that was out. It was funny, and people didn't notice Bush came in late. He was supposed to be like a woman in the crowd, going his hands going crazy, like, oh, and he was supposed to faint. But that was probably the funnest one that I say.
Yeah, that was one of my favorites too. So you're an Alabama guy, and I've had the opportunity on the reporting side to experience Nick Saban's charm and his intensity. And just for my money, with all respect to Dabo and other folks we've had on the show, at least right now I think Nick Saban's the most impressive, most successful, greatest, whatever, college football coach of all time. How many more championships do you think we're going to see from Alabama over the next 10 or 15 years?
Probably 12 or 13. And Coach Saban's a guru, man. If you don't win it next year, he's going to most likely come back and win the year after. He always want to get better. If you walk into his office, he sit back there. His table is full of defensive notes. He sit back there. He watches so much film. He's always the first one in and last one to leave for you to be the head coach. And him is nothing less than national championship. If there's anything less, he's not satisfied. And that's one thing that I can give him a lot of credit on, that he really cares. He's really genuine. He really cares about his players. And it's not all about winning, but for him, if it's not the national championship, he doesn't want to hear anything about it. We're gonna leave it like that.
Yeah, in a good way, he's a crazy person. He is committed absolutely to victory. Before we let you go, you're working with our good friends at Gatorade. What are you doing? What are you doing with Gatorade?
So I'm out here with the Gatorade Beat the Heat. It's we come out here to inform the younger guys about how important it is to hydrate. Fill your body with the right nutrients. And how that helps you sustain a long career, whether you're playing football or soccer, any sport, but today was for us to come out here and talk to the youth football team and just tell those guys how important it is, man, especially in the summertime. It starts now. A lot of guys wait till the season to start hydrating. And for us right now, it's probably 100 degrees out here. So it's very important for those guys to come out here, drink and hydrate and put the right electrolytes back into their body and fuel their body so it can have them last longer in their career.
I mean, look, I'm not even playing professional sports, and I use Gatorade to stay hydrated. I need it, Eddie Jackson. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the time and continued great success with my Bears. We really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me, man. Have a good one.